Hello, it's Brent Greisel with Rigstar Communications for Rigstar TV. I'm here with Tom Collins at the CIO Council Remote Communications. Tom, that was a fascinating talk. I just wanted to give people a little bit of a snippet about what the conversation was before. As you engage the top executive and you're trying to bring, as a CIO, change to the organization as a culture, how does the change from a technology base best get implemented within the company or within the organization?
You know, you need, in any organization, you need the folks who are doing the work engaged. You need people who are in middle management engaged, and you need the senior executives engaged. And typically, my experience is that the senior team doesn't have a lot of individual knowledge about these issues. They tend to respond to concerns or demands around technology from the middle and the bottom of the organization. So my experience is that it was always very important to engage middle management and engage their employees in figuring out what were the right things for the organization to be doing, and then to find what I call teachable moments with the senior team that allows them to understand where technology is taking them, how it's impacting their work processes, and what are some of the things that they're hearing from their organization, what they should pay attention to, and maybe what they shouldn't pay attention to.
With regards to education, you briefly touched on education and how technology is going to change education over the next 10, 15 years. How do you see education being presented and integrated with the children in the future? It's
interesting you asked me that question. I'm on the board of directors of a charter school here in town called the Calgary Science School. So it's a publicly funded school, and its mission is to explore innovation in teaching. And one of the things that I think is apparent with this explosion of information that we have is that the teacher's role has to shift, right? So the teacher is not that authority sitting at the front of the classroom who has the answer to every question. That information is out there, and those kids are interacting with it every day on the internet. So what we've done at the science school is shape a curricula around inquiry-based learning. So students take real life, taken from the headlines kind of things, and they work in teams under the guidance of a teacher, using all the facets of the technology that they can. So last year there was one group that did a project, and they were interacting with one of the folks in one of Canada's museums in Ottawa remotely. So I think this idea that that we need to begin to educate people in ways that are more like how they're going to work in the future. So if you think about how we work with in small teams, we leverage technology, and so I think that kind of represents one of the steps in the future of education.
Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you, Tom. That was a really great, I don't know if I should call it a lecture or what for the presentation, but it was engaging, and certainly click on the link that you'll find associated with this video at Rigstar TV to look for the full lecture presented by Tom Collins. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.